Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video, and today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series Special Mission Cobra Island Major Bludd. That's right, the man down under, Sebastian Bludd, in hands already, and I'm super stoked to have this figure. As you can see, it looks amazing. The artwork on the side is spectacular. I love this. On the left side of the box, the amazing artwork just continues on the other side. You get a little bit of the arm from the front, Major Bludd with his pistol, but then you just got him without his helmet, just looking awesome, showing that cybernetic arm. He's got some scars on his head. Whoever did this art freaking needs to do all the boxes, because this is just, it's amazing. On the right side of the box, we got Major Bludd's file card. There's all the symbols. Go to the website and check it out and see what he's good at. But he is number 27 from the Classified Series line. On the back of the box, we got a picture of Cobra Island and different points of interest. Now, Major Bludd comes with a backpack, and it has 2 missiles on the backpack. I actually put those missiles on there because I wanted to show you guys. It stores the missiles, and a lot of people that review this figure say, oh, the missiles, they don't stay on, they're loose. As you guys can see, missiles are staying in. You just got to know how to place the missiles, and I don't understand why people are having issues. So each missile does come off, and get a better close-up of the details on the missile. Not too bad. Here we have Major Bludd's rocket launcher, and it's definitely a gun, and I think it looks, I'm not happy with it. It looks like a piece of crap. It looks like a silenced gun, which, like, this is okay if you want to use it as, like, I mean, you could probably use this as like Cobra Commander's gun. This really looks like old school Cobra Commander's pistol he came with. But what they want you to do is they want you to peg in the rocket there, and there you go. That's his rocket launcher, which I think is completely trash. Like, this is just, it's trash.
Trash! And trash! And trash!
It's stupid. Like, I don't know why they designed it like that. Like, if you look at Major Bludd, he has a lot of, like, ones where it's like a tri-rocket, where, like, 3 rockets can fit into it. If you look at the Sideshow Collectibles Major Bludd, like, what made them go with this design? I think this is probably the worst thing about the figure so far. Let's try something. Even their blast effect won't even fit in there to try to make it look like a pistol. Like, don't use this as a rocket launcher. I mean, it's got a peg on it, which is even more hideous. That pegs into the backpack. And yeah, this is a rocket launcher. Here's the rocket launcher pegged into the backpack. I mean, it's cool he can carry everything, but that is not a rocket launcher. The best weapon that comes with Sebastian Bludd is this, like, futuristic Magnum. It looks awesome. They painted the actual cylinder. The sculpt work is definitely there. The front itself definitely has that futuristic, I'm going to shoot a laser out of it, but it looks super freaking cool. There's some sloppy paint under there. It looks like almost like it's went through a cobweb, if you guys see where the trigger is. But other than that, I mean, this is awesome. I like it. I can deal with this futuristic gun. Here we got Major Bludd's helmet, and it looks pretty damn good. It's got like a nice, like, texture throughout it. Sculpt is there, and it's definitely, when you see it, you're like, dude, this is Major Bludd's helmet. The last accessory that we're going over is one that comes equipped on the figure in the package, and man, did Hasbro nail this one. I mean, look at the dog tags that they sculpted, all that detail into them. They got the chain looking great. I mean, Major Bludd's wearing the dog tags of his victims, and it's super freaking evil, and it's intimidating, and just really shows that he's a guy that gets the job done. I think it's pretty badass, and a very important accessory to have with that figure. An up-close look at Sebastian. They are getting better with these head sculpts. I mean, honestly, the mustache, the snarl, the eye, the cybernetic eye, the scarring, it all looks fantastic. I wish they would have painted the center of the cybernetic patch red, which I'll probably do that myself because it'll definitely make that eye pop. It'll pop, even though it's like cybernetic eye. But either way, I like the gray they added to his little bit of a gray shadowing of his beard and all that stuff at the bottom. And they gave him that like military type of haircut. Looking freaking awesome. They did a great job. The head sculpt's killer. We get his cybernetic like chest plate and everything. I guess it's cybernetic. It looks like it. I guess it could just be battle armor, but that looks awesome. Just cast it in a darker, like almost like a darker gray brown. It's hard to tell because he has so many browns in him. It's got some painted straps and buckles. His arms painted, 2 tones of brown, the gauntlets, Cobra logo, and the whole body that this guy uses is a Cobra trooper, which I'm okay with. Again, all that detail's got some like little battle damage on the actual armor. Cybernetic arm is great. He's got the Mars logo right there, and his this like pad can actually move up and down. You can really see like the cybernetic parts to it, which looks freaking cool. And it allows the motion, which I'll get into articulation, to be used. The cybernetic arm looks great. And what's cool about it is the cybernetic arm is longer than the other arm, which to me, I think that's a cool thing to have because it's not keeping them symmetrical, which is great. And it just sort of, I don't know, it just gives like an eerie look to it a little bit. But I think it looks freaking wicked. And then his belt, let's get closer. Some paint on the belt. Nothing too crazy there. Get the holster for his gun, which that, again, looks amazing. The texture in the pants of the Cobra Troopers are always great. Texture in the belt, straps and the holster looks like leather. Again, doing a heck of a job, Hasbro, with these guys. Knee pads are exactly the same as the Troopers. Then we get down to the shins and the boots, and those are completely different. Painted silver, and they got like the strapping, basically like their cavalry boots. Diving into articulation, Major Bludd can look down that far. He can look up a little bit. There's a disc hinge in there, but his head design doesn't allow him to take full advantage of the disc hinge, but he does have the neck movement, so he can get some good range and attitude in there. So plenty of articulation. He doesn't need to be looking up like he's Iron Man or anything like that. His arm on this side go up. It's just like Cobra Trooper. Bicep swivel double jointed, wrist rotation, and then we get a wrist bend in there as well. You guys are probably curious about this arm. Move that out of the way and go ahead and get his arm up. Gets up all the way that way. We get bicep swivel, but that just popped off his shoulder pad. Double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, and wrist bend. So it just goes down. He's got ab crunch that leans him back. Can go forward. He's got that ball joint to do some hula hooping. Drop down hips. He can do full Van Damme. He's got the thigh cut, which he can do a nice Spartan kick, double jointed knees, boot swivel, ankle bend, and that generous pivot. These G.I. Joe figures are just getting better and better as they're coming out. The details are getting insane, especially with Major Bludd. Like, the detail they put in this figure is fantastic, especially they're using primarily that Trooper Buck, and it still looks like a totally different figure. It looks great. Even getting him into that like walk, like he's coming towards you to get his new job or mission, and it's a solid release for Hasbro. I mean, it is very good. Get him to stand there like it's great. It's Major Bludd, and they knocked it out of the park. This Major Bludd figure is freaking fantastic. I keep getting so freaking smitten when it comes to these G.I. Joe figures. I'm trying to find a lot of things to pick it apart, and honestly, it's a solid figure. The rocket launcher is probably the worst thing about the figure, in my opinion. The rockets and the backpack look great. It's just the rocket launcher looks like a turd. But I mean, you can get them posed up. Use some of your bag of violence from Super Action stuff to get into some nice violent shooting an enemy in the face. But you can see I do have some orange tack showing because I wasn't really trying too hard to hide it. It just shows you guys that with these effect pieces, it does require some tack, and you could sort of manipulate it enough to where you won't see it with your shot. But it's still awesome. I mean, come on, he's shooting Ghost in the freaking face. After tracking down and eliminating a target, Major Bludd just wants to grab his dog tags for his kill count, grab a beer, and then go claim his money for doing his mission or job, whatever it may be. He wants to get paid. So this figure's phenomenal. I like it a lot. If you guys find it, which I think a lot of people will because it seems to be more plentiful, but also be mindful of your fellow collectors. If you see extras, hit them up, see if you can help them out. Do retail and shipping. It's the best way to do it. And don't be those other guys that are buying a bunch and trying to flip them and want you to trade half your collection for one figure because they're taking advantage of the whole FOMO and the hype. So don't fall for that. Just be patient. You guys will find it. And that sums up my unboxing and review of the G.I. Joe Classified Series Special Mission Cobra Island Major Bludd. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and it will mean the world to me. And hit that silver bell notification if you want to stay in the know with when I post up a new video. Check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The link is down below for all your collecting needs. There's a website. If you see something you like, hey, there's a promo code just for you guys for free shipping on anything you see on the website. Also, I want you guys to check out the Toyco Preorder group. It's a Facebook group. You can join up. Doesn't cost anything. And Andrew posts up stuff that's coming out with great pre-order pricing. So if you see something you like, you can pre-order it, or you can just keep moving along. It allows you to stay in the know with collectibles and a lot of imports. So definitely check out Toyco. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.